What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 19 Feenix moment. This is where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything that happened this week, and so on. Now, this is like the 7th time I've attempted to record this video. Simply because someone, I won't mention any names, because I'm not 100% certain who it was. I have an idea who it was, but somebody was using an auto-load trailer and decided to leave the trailer on when they logged off of the server, wreaking havoc on my frames. So for those of you who watched the ending of Farming Friday, I apologize. That was not my fault. Technically it was because I put it in the server, but I figured that people would be kind enough not to use it while I was streaming, but I was wrong. So I deactivated it. That'll teach you a lesson. You don't know how to turn your toys off, you don't get your toys. So we just did away with all load. I was hitting 20 frames per second. Now here I am at 59. So no more all-load trailers. But anyway, before we jump into last week, let's talk a little bit about two important topics. First off, we gotta welcome our new YouTube member, Mr. MT Pockets. One of the punniest names I've seen in my YouTube career. I absolutely love your name, sir. Thank you so very much for becoming a member, and I appreciate you, just like I appreciate all of my YouTube members. We have 6. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head without looking at the list. Here we go. First up, we have the Cat's Pajamas, our reigning champ, our longest member. He is the world heavyweight champion of the Featherville Wrestling Federation. I don't know. Next up, we have Mr. Sean Mosher. I know he is the next longest one. Now, these other ones, I'm not quite sure of their longevity, but I do know their names. We have Mr. Quentin Pappas. We have Mr. Shane Daltrey. I'm butcher his name every single time, and I'm so sorry, sir. I really am. We have Chevy Cooper, and then we have our new member, Mr. MT Pockets. There we go. I named them all. Yay! I only butchered one, and that was Shane. And I'm sorry, but I want to say Daltrey, and then I want to say Daltery, and then I want to say Daltrey or Dotery, because I don't know. I'm so sorry. I butcher your name every single time. I really am. So, anyway, thank you guys for being members, supporting the channel. I appreciate you. You're beautiful people. Let's move on to our next topic, and we're going to make that one guy really, really mad because he doesn't get paid for watching an ad. I won't say his name, but he knows who he is, and I'm just going to continue to make him mad. We're going to talk about the coldest water bottle. We're going to talk a little bit more about the coldest water bottle. Today, specifically, we're going to be talking about my temperature tests. So just a backstory, right before I left for vacation, the coldest water bottle company reached out to me, and the coldest water company reached out to me and asked me to if they could sponsor a couple of videos, and they sent me a bottle to test out and tell you guys a little bit about my experience. So today we're going to be talking about how cold does it actually keep your water? How long does it keep your water cold? I tested it. So, to compare how well it does, I had a Victoria's Secret pink water bottle that my wife got. Yes, it was my wife's. Yes, I rocked the Victoria's Secret bottle. But that is the bottle I use when I go out, like go out walking or such. I take that bottle with me because it's big. It has the little spout on it. So it's perfect for me. Now those two things I talked about is the only thing it beats the bottle that coldest water sent me. But the coldest water does have other bottles that are bigger. They go up to a gallon, and then they do have the spouts on them, so you guys can drink from them instead of having to take the cap off. But that's not what we're here to focus on. We're here to focus on how cold does it keep your water and how long does it keep your water cold. So my test theory makes more sense to me, or most sense to me, is we put the same amount of ice cubes and try to get the same amount of water in both bottles and see how long they stay cold. Now, I I started out exactly what I did. I started off with a bowl of ice cubes. I put the same exact amount into each bottle, and just to let you know, I filled the coldest water up, and once the coldest water was full, I couldn't put another ice cube in. That's when I stopped. I know the pink bottle can hold more, but I was for this test, I wanted to have the same exact amount of ice cubes, close to as the same amount of water in both, just for this test. So once I got as many ice cubes in the coldest water bottle, I took the measuring cup and tried to pour the exact same amount of water in both, and we went from there. Now, within an hour of starting this test, I knew that the pink bottle was going to sweat. I knew there was going to be condensation, so I put down a towel underneath, and I'm so glad I did, because that pink bottle was sweating like me taking a math test. It was sweating through 3 layers of clothes. Like, it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. It was sweating its behind off. Whereas the coldest water bottle, it says it all. It was cool as a cucumber, man. There was no sweat. And actually, through the entirety of my test, the whole, what ended up being like 36 hours of test, like testing time, that bottle never sweated once. It is the coolest water bottle I've ever seen. Under pressure, it knew it was putting up the test, and did not a bead of sweat come off its forehead, man. It was in the zone. So I did the room temperature was about 65 degrees. I showed that in my thermometer, and I just left these bottles sitting on the counter inside. What outside would be a nice spring day, 65 degrees. So after I'm not quite sure how long it was, but after a few hours, there was no ice cubes whatsoever left in the pink bottle. It was completely gone. It was still a little bit. It was still cool, but it was not. It wasn't as cold as it was. Which both of them were at 32 degrees. Duh. That's what water freezes set. So both of them were at 32 degrees, and then quickly that it went downhill for that pink water bottle. It didn't last long whatsoever. It didn't even stand a chance. It was like a varsity team going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. I should say JV, junior varsity. Anyway, it was not pretty. The pink bottle got destroyed in the long run. Actually, I think it was 36 hours into it, or maybe it was 24 hours. The coldest water bottle actually still had the ice cubes in it. Like, it was still rocking. It was 32 degrees all the way up until I was like, I'm done checking. This thing destroyed the water bottle I'm used to using. So I can only imagine, how good it really is. But it definitely does stay longer than your normal plastic, average water bottle. I highly recommend it. I really do. If you're walking on a hot summer day, or even like a hot spring day like I was when we went up to Anakeesta, highly recommend it. It does keep that water colder longer than your normal average water bottle. Now, if you guys want one of the coldest water bottles, you can make sure to check out the 2 links down below. You have 2 options. Like, they offered you options. There's a way you can get a free one. They are doing a giveaway. They do a giveaway each month that I'm sponsored by them. So you can check it down in the description down below. You have 3 weeks left at this point to enter for a gallon giveaway. Now, these are actually out of stock on the website, so I don't know how much they actually cost. They're saying it's $129 value, which I believe, because I think it's half gallon. It's like an $82 value. So if you guys are interested, check it out. It's a gallon. I wish I could enter it, because that would be pretty awesome. If you ask me, it's like a gallon of water. I get thirsty. Thirstier than Tyler is at this point. Anyway, so you can enter that giveaway. It's the first link in the description down below. But if you don't want to wait around and you're like, I'm not that lucky, I won't win, you can go ahead and head over to the shop, which is the second link in the description. Make sure you use that link. It lets them know that I sent you there. It's the special referral link, so you guys, they know that you came there from me. And you can purchase one of many different options of bottles. Like I said, I've already purchased, or I don't know if I talked about this in the previous video. I have already purchased another one. I purchased an orange one that has the spout on it. It's a little bit bigger than the one they sent me, because I was so blown away at the performance of the smaller one. I really wanted a bigger one to take with me out when I'm out and about. So there you go. But if you're looking for to buy one, there is right below the two links. There is a promo code. If you use it, you can save 10%. So if you go for that gallon one that's supposed to be $129, you save a whopping $12. So it's worth it. It's worth, well, $12.90. So it's worth using that promo code if you're looking to buy one of these awesome bottles. Alright, so now that that's over with, let's move into what happened last week. So we've got a couple of videos to talk about of what happened to him. Last week's Feenix moment. Sorry, I kind of like lost my breath there. I had to take a double inhale. Anyway, let's talk about what happened last week's Feenix moment. Why it went up so late. Well, simply because I came home on Sunday night. I didn't get home until like 8 o'clock on Sunday night, and then turned around and had to go grocery shop Monday, along with dropping off the rental car. And then I had to, like, the video I have, the water bottle, took forever for me to get converted over, because iPhone and PC don't play well together. It's getting really annoying, and all these videos I took on vacation I have to do, and so the reason why there's not been any vlogs yet, simply because I have to convert all those videos over and then re-upload them. It's a hassle. It really is a pain in the neck. I'm at this point just might have to get a freaking Mac just so I can work on videos and pictures. Anyway, so that's why the Feenix moment went up so late. And then again, Wednesday was more of me having a little bit of the post vacation slump, where I don't really want to do anything. It's purely what that was, because I recorded it Tuesday night, and then I had my oldest daughter had a doctor's appointment on the following the Wednesday, so it just went up late. That wasn't too much later, but it was late. So that's what happened to that, and I just struck that header. Anyway, so everything else was normal because it was already uploaded. So this week is where things are probably going to get a little bit weirder than what last week was, simply because I got to get caught up on everything recording, and it's 2 a.m. already, and I have multiple videos to record tonight. So let's just jump into what to expect next week. First off, the Feenix moment. That's a given. You're watching it now. Following the Feenix moment will be another way out. Still have a couple more of those to post. We're almost to the finale on that, and then I have to find something to go in its place. So that would be a for sure given going up. Tuesday might be a little bit weird. I don't currently have any 5M videos recorded. We didn't record last week because everybody was kind of like out of it. Nobody was around to record because they've had the past like 3 weeks off. And I guess they kind of got used to not being having somewhere to be on Tuesday night. So we didn't get anything recorded. Hopefully we get some recorded this week, and we'll have 5M up next week. Secondary video for today will be for Tuesday will be Trinity Deep. I have to record one of those, so we'll see where that goes. Wednesday will be a mod spotlight. We have, if you guys watched last week's mod spotlight, we have plenty of mods to do a mod spotlight on, so there will be a mod spotlight next week, this week. Following that will be a Feenix Plays. I do have a new game to check out and play. Thursday will be an FS91 video. It's going to be a solo video updating you guys on the garage And then I don't know when we'll do more group videos. I have to see when the guys are recording, so I can get up with them and try to make something happen. My mind just kind of went blank there. Now my eyes twitching. Secondary video for Thursday. I'm not quite sure what it'll be yet. I'll keep you guys informed. Friday, I think I still have a train station renovation to put up, and then secondary video. I will put up a secondary video on Friday, or maybe I'll just save them for Sundays. I don't know. I still have 2 more of those Let's Plays to do, and then I'm gonna record more, I believe. It depends on how much more ideas I have. Someone was asking where those are at, and those are there's still more of those. Those just won't be a daily video because then I wouldn't have time to do anything with recording those and rendering and putting them up every single day. I wouldn't have time to do anything else. So those were just to make up for the lack of live streams while I was gone. And then, you know, if enough people enjoyed them, which they did get pretty decent views, I can start posting them once a week. So moving on from there, let's talk about live streams. You will get a Farming Friday this week for sure. Then Saturday Night Patrol for sure. As far as anything else goes, I don't know. It depends on when we can get stuff recorded and all that, and trying to work around that. I'm going to try to do a couple more recordings. I do want to do a couple more live streams of Ranch Simulator, because that is a fun game. I'm enjoying the update, so yeah, there'll definitely be some more of that. But that pretty much wraps up what you can expect for this week. If you guys did like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim 19 Phoenix moments, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, be sure to click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.